What's up, y'all? My name is Johnsy. If you are new to my channel, I am a 24-year-old serial entrepreneur who is on fire for God, who is just infatuated with helping people reach their purpose, their God-given purpose, by multiple streams of income. So I help people secure multiple streams of income to build generational wealth, okay? And one of the streams that we're going to be talking about today is the virtual call center industry, all right? If you guys know nothing about the call center industry and why you need to get into it, and at the end, I'll also tell you guys, if you're looking to work from home, how you can join my call center, but that'll be a whole different separate video. This is for the people that are ready to invest in not a popular stream, but a profitable stream, all right? But in my opinion, the call center industry is lit, it's popping, it's popular, okay? But it makes not only sense, okay? But it makes sense to what's going on in this economy, all right? So you don't need a popular business, you need a profitable business as well. And you need a business that's gonna make sense and make you some money, okay? Sense in real life. So let's get into it. So I got into this virtual call center industry back in 2019, all right? I wanted a source of income that was legal money because y'all, if y'all don't know my testimony, there'll be a whole nother separate video, but your girl was out there in the streets. So when I finally had my come to Jesus moment, I was like, okay, I want to make legal money. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing for money. Like, I want to get in touch with some legal money. So I started working from home under this woman's call center. So I was paying this woman $39.99 to be under her virtual call center, and I was working for Carnival Cruise Lines. That was the company that everybody was like, Carnival is fun. It's a lot of inbound calls that come in, not a lot of work, and you get like 30-40% off cruises, okay? So I was like, you know what? Why not? So I signed up for the Carnival Cruise Lines. So went through training, blah, 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 and ended up signing up under this woman, paying her $39.99 bi-weekly to be under her virtual call center. So it wasn't like, you know, Apple taking out y'all subscription money. Like, it was just out of our paychecks. She deducted $39.99 out of our paychecks. So I was cool with that because we're 1099 independent contractors. We didn't have to pay any taxes or fees or anything else out of our paychecks. The only thing that came out was our IBO, independent business owner platform fee, all right? So ended up paying this woman $39.99. I mean, I'm with the platform for like 6 months at this point, okay? It's cool, it's lit. I make my own schedule. I'm setting my own hours. I can go out, I can have fun, I can go there, go here, wherever, and still clock in and work, all right? So I love the flexibility of this platform that I was working on. So one day my mom friend called my mom and was like, is your daughter still on that platform working? And my mom was like, yeah. And she was like, do your daughter know she can have her own call center on this same platform? So my mom ended up telling me or whatever, but I didn't really care because I was like, you know, I'm making my money. I'm not really trying to be no entrepreneur. Like, you know, I know it may sound crazy, but I didn't know entrepreneur. I didn't know what that meant back then. That was 2019, y'all. We in 2023, all right? 2019, I didn't know what no entrepreneur was. I mean, I knew what a boss was, but I didn't know what no entrepreneur was. So I wasn't trying to do anything like that. So anywho, fast forward, I remember this woman that I was under inside of my training class with me. She had over 100 people in training for her class, okay? So I did the math. I was like, if this woman has, let's just say 100 people working for her. And these aren't temporary companies. These aren't temporary jobs. Your SOW, statement of work, is active for a year, okay? So I'm like, if this woman has 100 people minimum, I knew she had over 100, paying her $39.99, or let's just say taking $39.99 out of their paychecks bi-weekly. Let's just do the math really quickly. Y'all might beat me to it, but I got my calculator right here. 100 times $39.99, that's almost $4,000. Is $4,000. Let's just go ahead and round it up by a dollar. $4,000, y'all, okay? So I always tell people, one thing about the virtual call center industry is it's very, very lucrative, and people do not know, okay? I wasn't, again, too fond of starting my call center until I seen the numbers. Mind y'all, this is a woman in her late 40s, early 50s, okay? Different race than me, all right? Opposite race than me. And she's not on social media promoting this. She's not like, I don't know how she was doing her marketing, okay? You know, back then, it wasn't all the internet stuff, so you had to figure it out. But for her, I was like, if this woman can get 100 people working for her call center, all right? And what gave her credibility is that you're partnering with different Fortune 500 companies, such as myself to this day, all right? So you're not trying to convince somebody to work for A&N's ice cream shop or BB's tire shop or DD's boutique, whatever, all right? You're actually hiring people to work for different Fortune 500 companies that they either that they either see on TV, have seen commercials on, or they probably physically work at. One of the companies that I'm partnering with is Home Depot. Y'all know how many people working at Home Depot? And it's the same pay, if not more, working from home. And I said I was going to do a skit one day, like walking to Home Depot or walking to, what's another one, Barnes & Noble, Dick's Sporting Goods, wherever, and be like, are you interested in working from home? Did you know this same company is on this platform? And you know, just do a little skit. You know, I don't know. I may do something like that. Who knows? But anywho, you guys, I did the numbers. And what did I do? I made a Facebook post. I said, well, I wasn't too fun, but let me make a Facebook post and let me see. My hair is like, okay. I was like, let me see. So I made a Facebook post and I was like, who wanna work from home? You make your own schedule, set your own hours, pay is bi-weekly. You can work for different Fortune 500 companies. You can make your own schedule, be your own boss, and you can work for more than one company at once, okay? So you can work for Home Depot, you can work for Dick's Sporting Goods, you can work for Peloton, you can work for Neiman Marcus, you can work for so many different companies, all right? So I ended up making that post on Facebook, logging off for about 2.5 hours and coming back on Facebook to over 400 comments, okay? Over 400 comments, people dropping their emails, people like send info, me, I'm ready, whatever it was, all right? So, of course, all 400 people didn't sign up, but that's when I realized if I'm consistent, okay, with this, and I'm posting, and this woman that I'm under ain't half as savvy as I was with branding and marketing and social media, okay? And if this woman can get 100+ people under her virtual call center, it ain't no way, okay, that I can't do the same plus more. So what did your girl do? Drop that call center, okay? I launched my own virtual call center, J Virtual Talk, which is now 5-Star Connections, okay? And I'm going through a domain change, so don't be surprised if that name change again, because I'm rebranding and I'm trying to think of a name that's brandable that I can see on billboards that, you know, I may stick with 5-Star Connections, who knows, all right? But my company, when I first ever started, was J Virtual Talk. I switched it from J Virtual Talk because I didn't want my name in it. I was like, that's not professional. Again, I didn't know nothing about entrepreneurship. And this is my advice to those that are looking to start your call center. Do not put your name, your nickname, nothing in your call center name. You want something that's brandable. You want something that you can put on coffee mugs. You want something that's kind of relatable. It all ties in together to, you know, working from home, people, connections, whatever, okay? I got one student, her call center name is Work on Wi-Fi. The other student, hers is called Cloud Connects. One of my other students, Everyday Virtual Solutions. So, you know, you wanted to tie into the call center in whole. So I ended up gaining 121 agents within 40 days of launching my virtual call center, all right? I was consistent. I was posting on Indeed. I was on ZipRecruiter. I was in Facebook groups. I was on Craigslist. But my #1 platform where I really seen response from was honestly Craigslist and Facebook groups. So you have thousands of Facebook groups in regards to working from home. You got I hate my 9-to-5 groups. You got I hate my manager groups. You got remote work from home groups, retired work from home groups, and people that are just actively every single day, hundreds, thousands, looking for opportunities like mine to work from home. So I'm dropping my flyers, putting my little 3 to 5 sentences caption, and I'm getting a response back. So within the first 40 days of launching my call center, I gained 121 agents, all right? One thing I want to say about the virtual call center industry, because people see my success today, but they don't know the foot I had in my business back then. They see it automated. They see VAs running my call center and stuff. But back then, your girl was active, okay? So word of advice, if you're not taking like my 6-month mentorship or my DIFY, where we run a call center for you, and we'll get into those packages at the end. But if you're not like working hands-on with me where the automation software is included, you're going to want to put your foot in your business. And I even tell my students, listen, put your foot in your business. Do not try to mimic me, okay? I'm your mentor. I'm teaching you, but I'm also going to teach you what I did, not what y'all see just to today. I'm going to teach y'all what I did to get to where I'm at, not just try to show y'all some overnight scheme or overnight tactic of how to start your call center and make 6 figures a month like I do to this day, all right? I'm not going to teach you guys how to do that. So back then, I was literally securing person per person under my virtual call center. I did not stop until I reached my weekly goal. I would set a goal for like 25 agents a week, 50 agents a week, 50 agents a day. However I felt waking up, I set a goal. I was on Facebook groups again, Indeed, Craigslist, making videos on Instagram at this point. I was actively posting my virtual call center because I really wanted people to see that I have a job for you. And back then, y'all had to pay for these jobs. I had to pay for the jobs when I was on the platform back then. You had to pay a one-time course cost fee for like Carnival Cruise Lines was $29.99. Dick's Sporting Goods is $19.99. Disney was $9.99. What else? Neiman Marcus was $49.99. Nothing was ever high. The highest one was Airbnb, which was $99. All right. But one thing I want to tell you guys, as of July 18th of 2022, you don't have to pay nothing. You don't have to pay anything, no fee, nothing. These are free jobs that you're giving people. So what this platform do now is they was like, okay, it does sound kind of fishy or kind of scamish, you know, to charge people for a job. So they stopped making you pay for training. Now what they do is if you're a no call, no show, you have to pay $20 to this platform. And I love that because it keeps the people accountable of who really want to work, and it weed the people that are just playing games out the way. All right. So if you really signing up for a job and you want to work for this company, they giving it to you for free. But if you a no call, no show, they charging you $20. And I love that. Okay. Because please get the people that's just trying to see what it's about and waste time and really trying to get no money for real. Let them get out the way. All right. But back to it. I gained 121 agents within 40 days of me launching my virtual call center. All right. This is when I got on TikTok. Okay. I got on TikTok, and I got on TikTok to actually just make motivational videos, spiritual videos, stuff like that. But one day I literally felt convicted because I felt myself becoming like, okay, this is not only what God wants me to do on this platform. I'm not only anointed to help people reach their not even that. I'm not only anointed to ignite purpose in other people, because that's my sole purpose. That's what's going to get me in heaven. All right. But I'm also ignited and activated. This anointing that God has given me, that has been prophesied to me, is to help people build wealth through multiple streams of income. All right. It was also prophesied to me that I was going to be a woman of many jobs. I was going to supply many jobs. I did not know what that meant. I didn't know if I was going to have a boutique and be hiring people to work for me. I didn't know what it was going to be. But as of today, you guys, I have 1,307 active agents under my virtual call center. I really got like 2,000, but the rest of those people, they not active, they not working. But I actually have 1,307 agents working under my virtual call center business, okay? And how did I get here? That's what we about to get into, okay? And how you guys can start your own, that's what we about to get into. But I want you guys to have some history, because there's so many people out there teaching stuff they ain't got no knowledge, no experience on. Trust me, it's a slew of people that I have trained or even given to because I felt sorry for them. This virtual call center play. And what they do, went behind my back, started teaching other people, and then other people contacted me like, hey, I contacted so-and-so for the call center course, but I see that you're the one that do it. Can I ask you a few questions? Absolutely, you can. And I'm sorry that you got bamboozled. I'm sorry that you got played by somebody. But no, you're going to have to pay me. You're going to have to pay for what's in here, and you're going to have to pay for the game. The game is to be sold, not told, okay? But when it comes to this virtual call center industry, I have the teachings, and I have the knowledge, and most importantly, I have the experience. You can Google, you can research how to be your own IBO on this platform. You absolutely can. But what you cannot do is YouTube and research what's in here in real life, all right? And my experience on this platform as a worker is really, I would say, the main vocal point of my success to this day, all right? A lot of the problems that my agents were running into and having issues with, I would been there, done that. You can't Google that, you can't YouTube that, and that's what many people be having issues with. But because I was a worker myself, I know how to help my agents, aka my workers that are working for my virtual call center. I know how to maneuver, and what would take the next person that's trying to figure it out probably weeks to do, I can do it in about 30 seconds, respectfully, okay? So anywho, my mouth getting a little parched. Anywho, hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. Hold on. Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's my history. That's my experience of how I got into the virtual call center industry. But one thing that I want to piggyback on that I kind of got a little off track with, all right, my little ADHD was trying to kick in, but God forbid, all right? But I tell people one of the best things or best advice that I can give to anybody, whether you're already in the call center industry and you may not be seeing any fruit or you may not be seeing any kind of, results from your virtual call center, you have to be actively involved in your call center. Although it's little to no overhead, don't get me wrong. When I tell you it's a 1, 2, 3 easy process with this virtual call center, and it's a rinse and repeat process. So when I tell you all you do is to click of a button, accept your agent, finalize your agent, make sure your agent get through training. When they get out of training, send them their contracts, send them your contracts, send them the payroll, send them the direct deposit form. It's literally all these things can be just already saved in your computer. So all you got to do is just click the button and send it out. It's literally little to no overhead whatsoever. However, you have to secure these people under your call center. So what was John doing before she automated her call center? What was I doing? On the phone with every single agent, okay? Literally explaining to them what to do. Okay, cool. You've now been finalized onto my call center. You're going to have to do your assessment, okay? Once you do your assessment, you can expect to do a multiple choice and a voice assessment. Now, allow yourself 30 to 45 minutes in a quiet environment to do this assessment. Any background noise can potentially cause you to fail. That means no babies in the background, no dogs barking, no kids screaming, blah, 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 okay? I was on the phone with every single person. And what was that, like 30 seconds? And then y'all got to understand, I was also known for my spiritual videos. So what was people doing? Oh my God, I'm coming in. I love, you know, what you do. Oh, I just feel God just brought me to your page. They start telling me their whole life story, okay? And then I'm like, oh Lord, now I'm on the phone for an hour. So we go from talking about the spiritual stuff, because I don't be wanting to dismiss people. I done got pretty better now to this day, but I didn't want to dismiss people. And we talking about the call center. Next thing you know, we on the phone for an hour. That's just one person. Mind y'all, I did this for every single agent, explaining to them, making them feel comfortable, making them feel secure to work under my virtual call center. All right. So once I automated my call center and I realized, okay, instead of me talking to every single person, how about I make a video? How about I make a video like how I'm doing right here? So instead of everybody always asking me, Johnsy, what's the call center about? What's the different packages you have? I want to invest. I'm ready. I'm like, y'all know how many people ask me that a day? And I got to explain to them the same thing. So what Johnsy gonna do? Direct y'all right to this YouTube link so that y'all can check me out and see me out and see what I'm about, you know? And if you guys aren't already following me, make sure that you are liking and subscribing this channel. This channel, I'm going to be pouring into y'all spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, okay? And if you're not following me on TikTok at Queen of Many Streams, make sure you're doing that. And make sure you're following me on Instagram at I'm.Johnsy. Not the bang. The bang, huh? Cause it's doing way too much. I'm trying to give it that little sexy look, you know what I'm saying? Like that little over the eye look, but it's a lot happening right now, okay? All right, y'all. Anywho, I'm still, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I guess at this point I'm a YouTuber because, you know, I told y'all I was gonna be consistent with the videos. But y'all, I'm still real. I'm still me, you know, in real life, okay? But anywho, that's how I got into the virtual call center industry. But let me tell you guys how you can step into the virtual call center industry. One of the main things that you need to know about getting into this industry is that it's an industry that everybody desires. Everybody wants to be a part of. And if you don't believe me, go make a post right now and say, I'm about to launch a call center. I'm going to be partnering with different Fortune 500 companies who are looking to work under my virtual call center. Pay ranging from 15 to 22 bucks an hour, depending on the company. If you're interested, like this post or shoot me a DM or email me, create an email list. When I tell y'all, I promise you, you're going to get at least 20 people to reach out to you and say, I'm ready to start working from home. During the pandemic, all right, because I kind of skipped over how I got to over 1,300 agents, but the pandemic is what really blessed me. Everybody was seeking work from home. Everybody wanted to work from home. Everybody was scared to go into the office space. Either the establishments that they were working at were closing down. Maybe they were doing a business. I know many lash companies. I mean, well, not companies, but lash techs and salons. It was like so, everything was shutting down and everybody was seeking remote work. Why do y'all think all these people with these courses and stuff started coming out with courses and all these things? Because they were sitting at the home knowing people are online doing whatever, whether it was shopping, whether it was working. Wasn't nobody outside except for ATL. Atlanta was still outside. In fact, Atlanta was having pandemic parties, okay? But your girl, me, I was traveling. I'm not gonna lie, I traveled the whole pandemic. The whole pandemic, your girl traveled and never caught it, ever, okay? And was very safe, but I traveled, all right? I wasn't living in fear. I took advantage of those flight prices. I took advantage of, well, the hotels were still about the same, but I took advantage of those flight prices, those round trips, even though I never book a round trip, but those one ways, because I don't be knowing like what, you know, my life is so unpredictable, and I love that because I expect the unexpected. That's one of my prayers. Like, God, when I wake up in the morning, I expect you to do the unexpected emails, unexpected phone calls, unexpected blessings, unexpected connections, whatever it may be. So I go one way, all right? Because I may go from there to somewhere else, all right? Because your girl loves to travel. But anywho, you guys, this is an industry, it's highly sought out after. This is not something you have to sell to people. This is not something, you know, if you do lashes, you got to tell people why you the best lash tech, or at least you got to show it. If you got a boutique, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all don't see many boutiques with the same clothing. What makes your boutique different than me purchasing at that boutique? You know what I'm saying? You still got to sell yourself like, well, you know what? Ours come with a goodie bag, or ours is more, you know, you got to sell. If you do hair, why should people come to you for hair, or why should people allow you to do their hair when that person can do the same thing that you do, if not cheaper or if more? You know what I'm saying? So you have to sell something. But with the virtual call center, you don't sell anything. You're giving. Please hear what I'm saying. You're not selling anything. When y'all think of most businesses, what are you doing? You're selling, okay? You're not giving anything. I mean, you're giving once that money is paid, or you may be doing a giveaway, but we ain't talking about that. We're talking about just regular business. You're selling something. The virtual call center industry is highly sought after because only 35% of people wanted to go back into the office space or had no choice to go back into work. Only 35% after the pandemic of people, okay, went back or returned back to work because they had no choice or they either wanted to, okay? Because not everybody can handle working from home. That's another thing. You know, most of the agents that work under my virtual call center, they're more seasoned. I don't like to say old or older. I like to say more seasoned, okay? Because, you know, 40s is the new 20s, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to call y'all old, but they more seasoned. They got more experience, you know what I'm saying? And they got more discipline. So, you know, these young heads, they ready to party and club and, you know, be outside and it's summer. They ain't got the discipline to clock into work. You got to think about it. You make your own schedule. You set your own hours. Although under my company, it's a minimum requirement that my agents work 15 hours a week. But, you know, if they want to work the bare minimum 15 hours, I'm still deducting my call center fee, which is $49.99 out of their paychecks bi-weekly. That's the only fee that comes out of their paycheck. So if their paycheck is like $1,300 or $600, because some people do it part-time, you can do it full-time, whatever, that only fee that's going to be deducted from your invoice, from your paycheck, is $49.99. And that's my IBO fee. So just like I was paying that woman $39.99 to be on her call center, now I made my call center fee to be $49.99 because I wanted it to just be $50 flat. But you as an IBO, if you're looking to start your virtual call center, you can make your call center fee $19.99. $29.99, $89.99, $49.99, $39.99, whatever you want it to be. It's your virtual call center. I can't lie. I do not recommend going no higher than $79.99. That's a little bit stretching, but I have a student who literally call center fee is $199, $200 bi-weekly. Don't ask me. I mean, he got the clientele for it. I can't lie. Like it's all about how you brand yourself. Maybe you branding yourself. Not me trying to justify that because I still don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that I tried to talk him out of it, but he was like, nah, I'm doing $199. I was like, okay, cool. That's you. All right, whatever. So anywho, y'all, where was I? Oh, I hate when I get off track. I was talking about telling you guys about the virtual call center industry and, why you need a virtual call center. You're not selling anything. You're not, you're giving actually an opportunity to these people. And you have people that are tired of their 9 to 5. You have people that are ready to quit their job. You got people that's about to have a baby, don't want to put their kids in daycare. A mother should never have to worry about work or her kids, okay? Even if it's not a newborn, no parent should have to be like, oh, I gotta go into work and I gotta choose between my kids. It should be some kind of healthy balance. So one thing I love about my virtual call center is that I target stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, moms with newborns, moms with little kids, that don't feel comfortable putting y'all kid in daycare. Because I can't lie, when I have kids, my kid's gonna be right under me, okay? I may have a nanny eventually, and that's gonna be a family member because it's wicked out here. I don't trust people, okay? But I'm not about to, my kid gonna be up under me. I'm not gonna want to put my kid in daycare, especially at a young age, a baby, you know what I'm saying? But some people are really in that predicament where, they can't watch kids and go to work. But if they had an opportunity where they could work out the comfort of their own home, just like me, okay? And I want you guys to know that it's only inbound calls. No salesy, no marketing, no commission-based type calls. It's hourly, your hourly pay. So it's not like if you land a sale, you get commission. It's not based off that. You get paid by an hour, period, point blank. All right. So mothers, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, college students, okay? Yes, you have some college students that are more disciplined and they will clock into work because they are trying to have some money to be outside. They need some extra income, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I tell people, the reason why you got to have discipline with this is because you're making your own schedule. So if you work the bare minimum, then you work in the bare minimum. But if you want to work 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week, it's completely up to you. You can do this part-time or full-time, all right? And I'm speaking kind of to like if you're trying to work for my company, but I'm also I just love to educate, I just like to educate people on this industry, and I may be saying a boatload of information that you might be like, okay, I'm trying to own. You talking about if you're trying to work. But if y'all hear me, I'm talking to you guys about your target audiences, all right? Stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, moms with newborns, college students, retired people. This is like, I want to say a year and a half, probably last year, actually, not a year and a half ago. I think this was last year, if I'm not mistaken. I went into Jimmy John's, and y'all probably heard me say this story before on live, but I went into Jimmy John's and the girl had an attitude with me. And of course, me, the old me, I probably would have flexed on you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the humble me, the gracious me, the God in me, you know what I'm saying? I realized she was having a tough day. So I was like, I'm not going to return the same energy. She being short responded, short answer. She ain't obligated to talk to me. I can't stand when, you going through the drive-thru, you getting food, or you may even be out shopping and you may be talking to people that's working there and they may be short responding to you and you may think they got an attitude with you. You can't catch no attitude back at them people. You don't know what them people going through. You really don't. So anywho, she's taking my order and stuff. So I'm asking her questions. She's just like very blank, so I'm like, oh Lord, okay. Anywho, the guy from the that's making the subs in the back, he come to the front and he's like, did you want, I forget word for word, but he was asking me like what I wanted on it, or like confirming what I was telling her. And I was like, yeah, da 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 da, blah blah da da da. And I don't know how we got on the subject. I still don't know to this day how the conversation even sparked. That's how I know it was God in the midst. I still don't know how the conversation sparked. But me and him, we started talking about my call center. I don't know if it was me that imprompted, like, you know, are you I don't know if I had just got done doing content for the, I truly, honest to God, don't know how we got on the subject of call centers. But when I tell y'all, that girl that had an attitude with me at the register, taking my order, she turned around when she heard the word call center. She said, you own a call center? And I'm like, yeah, I own a call center. I employ people to work from home, different Fortune 500 companies. You make your own schedule. Y'all, it's like a second language to me. When I be out, I can run this through. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, she looked at the dude that was fixing my sub. She said, weren't we just talking about this? He was like, yeah, you was just talking about this. She was like, girl, I just put in my 2-week notice. She was like, I put in my 2-week notice and I'm over here stressed out because I ain't got no backup plan. I don't know what I was going to do. I was just saying I would prefer something to work from home because I got 4 kids and this job ain't even doing it. You know, and we was just talking. We was just chopping it up. So I left with my sub and I left with a new agent. I got her signed up on the spot, okay, under my virtual call center. I secured that connection on the spot, all right? One thing about the virtual call center industry outside of those platforms I gave you, word of mouth is always going to be a great source of marketing, okay? Whether you got friends, just let people know. People that you may not even think want to work for you. They may know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that want to work under your virtual call center business. So for me, I secured not only a sub, okay? Because I was trying to be healthy too, all right? I not only secured a sub, but I secured an agent for my virtual call center, y'all, okay? But if I would have went up in there and returned the same energy with her, we wouldn't have got to that point. But because I was able to recognize sis having a bad day, don't do it to her, John C. Give her grace, like God has given you grace. I was able to not only walk out with my food, but walk out with an agent under my virtual call center, okay? So you got people that's tired of their jobs. You can be out shopping. You may be at, what's one of the stores? You may be at Neiman Marcus. You may be at Forever 21. You may be at H&M. You may be at Zara. Wherever you may be, you may see somebody that's looking down in the face, folding them shirts, stacking them shoes. You may be in Nike and they got an attitude. You could just hand them your business card. Hey, I don't know why I feel led to do this, but I just want to let you know I own a virtual call center and I'm actually hiring. If you ever want to work from home or you know somebody looking to work from home, refer them to my company. Give some kind of incentive, some kind of referral if you want to, all right? Whatever it may be. So it's so many different ways that as an IBO, you can market your virtual call center. Now, I've been talking a mouthful, but I hope you guys understand why this is an industry that you need to get into. Number one, well, not number one, but it's not the number one thing, but it's number one right here. Number one thing, you don't have to sell. You're giving free jobs. Not any jobs, but you're partnering with Fortune 500 companies. And many people ask me, Johnsy, outside of your trainings, what startup costs, what additional costs do I have to pay? Absolutely nothing, you guys. Do y'all understand you're really paying for my knowledge? Do you guys really understand that you're paying for my experience? You're paying for my mentoring? That's what you're paying for. And you're paying for the sauce. You're paying for that blueprint. You're paying for that teaching that I teach, that I train people on how to start their virtual call center business. That's what you're paying for. And and when we get into the packages of how you can invest in stuff, well, it's other things that come along with that. But you guys, no additional fees, no startup costs. No, you do not need an LLC to get started. No, you don't need to get what people be asking me. The main thing be the LLC. What else they be asking me? I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything because I want to answer everything in this video that people be asking me. But the main thing be any startup costs, any additional fees. There's absolutely no additional fees, no startup costs outside of my training, okay? So, of course, I don't forgot, again, what the freak I was just saying before that. All right, let's run it back. It's when I look in the camera, and y'all be like, oh my God, Josie, your content is perfect. You be on Instagram, you be on TikTok. Oh my God, girl, how you do it? And now y'all see the raw John-C, because raw John-C be having brain farts. And typically I'll be on live and I'll be like, what I was saying, y'all, and y'all be helping me out. But it's only me and y'all and God. But God, come on, help me out, God. What was I just talking about? Number one thing, that's what I was saying. The number one thing is you're not selling anything, you're giving jobs to these people. Oh yeah, not any job, but working with Fortune 500 companies. Oh, and many people ask, God, you amazing. And many people ask me, John-C, do I have to go get contracts, or, you know, do I gotta outsource to get these contracts with these different Fortune 500 companies? No, y'all, it's included with your call center. Do I gotta train my employees? How do they get trained? The companies train them. When I tell y'all it's little to no overhead, and I'm so passionate. If y'all know me, y'all know. And people that even sign up for my trainings, my courses, and I just started mentoring people. Like I just started my 6-month mentorship, my 3-month mentorship with people. But when people buy my courses, my training and stuff, like they will always say, I honestly been watching you for a while, John-C, before I wanted to get into this. And one thing I tell people, I don't started many businesses, but if y'all see John-C still got a business to this day, best believe that business is bringing her some bank, okay? I don't do stuff for fun. I don't do stuff for the popularity of it. I don't just have multiple strings to say, oh, I do this, I do that, I do that. Running with a chicken with my head cut off. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, all right? Every stream of income I have makes sense and it makes money, okay? And this is my highest paying stream of income, my virtual call center, because it's my most residual streams of income. Outside of that will be real estate, okay? Real estate is cool, but it's commission based. When I sell the house, I get paid at closing. But one thing about this call center, every 2 weeks, when my agents get paid bi-weekly, who also get paid? Me. Because the companies pay your call center, my call center, yours, if you start your call center, the companies pay your call center, and you have to pay your agents, okay? So you guys probably have your own payroll already. If you don't know, I use ADP for mine. It's another one. You can do Square. You can do Zenefits, I believe it is. What else? What else do other people? Zenefits, ADP is what I use. Square. I feel like I'm forgetting another one of these payroll platforms, but I'm not sure. But again, don't question, how do we do payroll, John-C? How do we onboard our agents? How do we set up our contracts? How do we do our templates? Baby, that's why you're getting trained, because I'm gonna help you with all that. I'm helping you with your contracts. I'm helping you with your templates. I'm helping you with your how to onboard your agents. I'm helping you with your welcome video. We're doing a welcome video together. So if you do my Zoom training, or you do my in-person training, or you do my DIFY, we're going to break all that down really quickly. You get all of that, okay? But if you take my course or you take my ebook, that's something that I still show you and teach you and tell you what to do. But it won't be me, you know, one-on-one with you, showing you how to do it. But you still are given everything, every little thing, every little detail, from the ebook to the Zoom replay, to the one-on-one Zoom training, to the in-person training, to the DIFY. Let me make one thing clear. Those of y'all ready to invest, let me make one thing clear. You do not, again, have to pay anything additional to get any extra value, if that makes sense. Many people think if I do the ebook, or if I do the Zoom replay, or if I do the Zoom replay and the in-person, what's the difference, okay? It's a difference as far as what I do for you. As far as, like, you know, it may come with photography, it may come with a content session or stuff like that. But in terms of the value, hear me out. Every single product that I have teaching on this industry is showing you exactly what needs to be done to start your very own virtual call center business, okay? So don't ever think if I just get the ebook, I'm still not gonna know. You are paying more for me, okay? You're paying more for me. You're paying more for my hands-on teaching. You're paying more for my experience. But if you're somebody that knows how to execute, you savvy, you know how to do it on your own, then you can always just, you know, get the ebook or get the Zoom replay. It's completely up to you. But many people just like to work one-on-one with me because they just like me, I guess. And I like y'all too, All right, but let's get into these packages, okay? Okay, y'all. Finally, let's talk about the different packages on how you can work with me or how you can start your very own virtual call center. Many people always want to ask me about my packages, so let me pull up my flyer because I do want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. But one thing I can say, the first product that I have is my ebook, my 6-figure virtual call center blueprint, showing you exactly how to start your very own virtual call center. In this ebook, you're going to be shown how to onboard your agents, finalize your agents, how to set up your templates, your contracts, your welcome video, your payroll, how to deduct your payroll. It shows you everything, okay? What you need to do first, which is get your EIN. You don't need an LLC to get started just yet. I tell people LLCs are for starter up businesses. It's for new businesses that you don't know what the trajectory of your business is. You don't know what direction it's going to go. It may blow up, it may not, it's for starter up businesses. But one thing about the LLCs, I tell people you don't need that for this industry. It's a lucrative industry. I think I already did the numbers. $49.99 bi-weekly, okay? Coming out of my agent's paycheck, okay? And y'all already know how many agents I got, okay? I'm not even gonna repeat it, okay? Let's just say you got 50 agents and your call center fee $50, $49.99 like mine. Let's just say you got 20. Let's just say you got 80. Let's just say you got 200 people. Whatever it may be, okay? That's between you and your goals on how many agents you want to get within your call center, all right? But everything is shown in that ebook and it's only 99 bucks, okay? Of course, 99 bucks, are you going to be able to pick my brain? Absolutely not, okay? Because I give you everything needed. I got testimonies of people that purchased my ebook and were able to successfully launch their call center. So I know it ain't nothing missing up in there, okay? But if you want additional training, that brings me to my next product, which is my Zoom replay. Now, this is similar to the 5K option, the 101 Zoom training, but the difference is the Zoom replay is, of course, pre-recorded, okay? It's pre-recorded, and the one-on-one Zoom training, it's live, it's me and you on live, and I'm sharing my screen, you sharing your screen, I'm walking you through each step, and we doing everything together via Zoom. But the Zoom replay is $9.97 on my website, okay? Let me tell y'all, I just got accepted for Carlana and Afterpay. So those two, what they call it, Afterpay payment methods are integrated onto my website now. So you can also check out the ebook, or you can check out with the Zoom replay through Carlana or Afterpay if that's something that you have to do. I just want to put that out there because I'm really excited that, people was asking me for that option, and I'm excited that I got that on my website now, okay? Because I don't know everybody finances, but honestly, I know back then when I ain't had the finances, I figured out a way regardless. I was a hustler, okay? So let me go to my flyers. Because the 5K and up options, I do not offer any Afterpay or payment installments. I do not offer that for these other options that I'm about to give you. So the Zoom replay is literally a replay of one of my students or somebody that booked my one-on-one Zoom training. And yes, I get the permission to record it, and I'm doing the Zoom training with them live because they paid the 5K, but I'm recording it the whole time and I sell that replay. So it's the same virtual call center training, okay? And it's Zoom, all right? But it's pre-recorded and it's $9.97, all right? And now that brings me to my other 3 options, which is kind of like my higher clientele, my 5K and up options. And yes, I have funding available, okay? So we're not in times, and I'm so glad, Instagram got its perks and it got its, whatever. I mean, society, social media, period. But I can say it really did birth a lot of, bosses, like entrepreneurs. Like, I didn't know anything about funding back then. I didn't have access to funding. I didn't know nothing about that. So it's not an excuse anymore to say, oh, I don't have the funds, I don't have the finances. It's not an excuse where you can say, oh, I don't have the money to invest. You can't make that excuse anymore, sweetheart. You got funding. So if you ain't got the funds, please do have the credit. So if you have a 680 and up credit score, don't let these prices freak you out, okay? but you are eligible for funding, okay? We can get you funding. So my 5K Zoom training, that is my live Zoom training with me. It also comes with my call center ebook. The training is usually 2 to 3 hours on Zoom. I do not end the Zoom until you feel absolutely comfortable logging off and successfully launching your call center. No gray areas, no fogginess. You don't ask all your questions. You don't picked every cell out of my brain, okay? Because I allow you to do that. You know, you paid to play, and I respect people that do that. So I don't get off the Zoom until you are ready, you feel comfortable, okay? You got all the clarity that you need. But you will be guided step by step from me on how to start your virtual call center business. I'm going to cover how to onboard your agents, how to walk you through to create your welcome video, and walking you through, like, literally, when we get on the Zoom, you're going to already be sent the details, because I'm going to already tell you, when we get on the Zoom, you need to have hair, makeup, haircut, if you're a man, whatever, and you need to be looking fly, okay? You don't got to have the, you know, just pick a nice blouse or pick a nice suit, whatever it may be, that you can look fly, all right? You can never go wrong with all black, okay? And I'm literally going to help you make your welcome video on live on Zoom. It's not going to be something I say, yeah, you got to do your welcome video. This is what you should do. And then you go do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be literally where you can, while I'm on Zoom with you, I'm going to be walking you through. I'm going to be saying, no, don't say it like that. Don't know. Okay, hold on. You know, I'm going to be, you got me. All right. You got access to me. Also going to be showing you how to set up your payroll. You'll be given my contract templates for your agents, my SOWs, my payroll contracts, my everything that I send to my agents. Once they get out of training, you're going to have all those templates too. You're not going to have to worry about making it on your own. And it also comes with a landing page, and the Fortune 500 companies are included. I'm also showing you how to market to gain agents online and offline, on social media and off social media. Because y'all know, what do I tell y'all? Do not put all your eggs in one basket. And it's a 3-month continuous mentorship with me. So even after the Zoom ends, oh, my nose, it's this hair. Even after my nose ends, I mean, not nose. Even after my the Zoom ends, I'm still going to be doing a 3-month continuous mentorship. This is the value of $5K, all right, for a one-on-one Zoom training with me, okay? The second package is the $15K in-person package. So this is live in-person training with me. You're still going to be given the call center ebook. Everything that I mentioned in the Zoom, I'm not going to mention again, okay? Everything that I just mentioned in the Zoom, you're getting in person. It's just, we're going to be shoulders to shoulders. And, you know, it's a different kind of vibe. It's a different experience, because, yes, I do, you know, I make it an experience. You know, I go get us a nice little champagne bottle or some wine and go to a rooftop or something, go somewhere nice. You know, we have dinner or we have brunch, whatever it may be. Like, you know, I give you that experience, whether I'm flying out to you or you flying out to me. And if you're flying out to me, that's included in the $15K. But if I'm flying to you, that's also included in the $15K. But if you live in the boonies, or if you live in the woods, like, I'm not coming to Arkansas. I'm telling y'all now. I'm not coming to Arkansas. I'm not coming to where else I wouldn't go. Alabama. I'm not coming to Alabama. I'm not coming to where else? Where else is a little sketchy? Where else is a little sketchy? If it's woods and trees and it's country, I ain't coming. But if it's Florida, LA, Houston, because I'd have been in Houston, I'd have been in Orlando, I'd have been in Tampa, I'd have been in Chicago. I love Chicago. I'd have been in Houston, I'd have been in Tennessee. Like, I'd have been in many places. And if it's like that, I'll come, all right? But everything in that Zoom training is also done in person, from the payroll, onboarding your agents, the welcome video, all of that stuff. The only thing in addition with this package that you get that people be wanting, okay? Because some people don't have that, they don't have that content in them. They don't have it. I be having to pull it out of them. I be having to let them know, like, listen, I was not always comfortable in front of the camera either. But you're my mentee and you're about to get comfortable, okay? So in addition, the call center, you get a content session with me, okay? You also get a branded photo shoot for your call center, unlimited photos, and you also get a videographer for your reels, your TikToks, your ads, whatever it may be. And you also get 6 months of continuous mentorship after you leave from me in person, okay? And all of this is included in the 15K. Again, there's no additional fees. So if you heard me mention photography, videography, reels, whatever, TikTok, ads, whatever, all that is included in the 15K, all right? Cool. So the last but not least package, that this is for my people that you have streams going, you have, you know, income flowing, and you want another stream of income that's going to bring you some money, and you don't really want to be too involved with it, okay? This comes with, hold on, I think I missed, hold on, package 15K, hold on, y'all. The in-person training, does that come with the automation software? Oh, yeah. My bad. I knew I was forgetting something. In addition to that in-person training, it comes with 6 months free call center automation. Then after that, it's $297 a month. And that does your onboarding for your agents. It sends your welcome video. It does your payroll. It does everything for you, okay? But the first 6 months, you get that automation for free, and you still get my mentoring after that in person. So don't forget that, okay? Cool. Now, the last but not least, my 30K option. This is everything in package 1 and 2. If you got to rewind, but I'm parched, okay? Everything in package 1 and 2. The DIFY, which means do it for you, like similar to like an Amazon store. So you know how Amazon, you don't have to drop ship, you don't have to do anything, you just get your direct deposits. No different than with the virtual call center. Of course, it's different in entirety into the industry, but it's that same model, okay? So everything in package 1 and 2, and this is my 30K option. The DIFY package, do it for you, is where our team, my team, will run your call center for you, completely hands off on your end. All you would do is collect your deposits bi-weekly, like when your agents get paid bi-weekly, you get paid bi-weekly, okay? Our team will be over your marketing, over your branding, so you don't got to worry about your marketing. You don't got to worry about how you're going to get the agents. You don't got to worry about nothing. That's what we do, okay? Yeah, marketing, we're responsible for getting the agents for your call center. And this is a 80-20 split. 80% will go to your call center business. 20% will go to us on the back end, because yes, we are running your business for you. And I think Amazon has the same percentage split with their drop shipping as well. So your return of investment for this one is 6 to 8 months. And that's in writing. And again, before you do anything, we sign contracts, we make it Judge Judy proof. One thing I learned even back in 8th grade was that Judge Judy was like, if it ain't in black and white, it don't matter. If it ain't on that paper, it don't matter what you saying out your mouth. It don't matter what I'm saying in this YouTube video. But I want you guys to know it's just a clean cut, simple process, period, point blank. And like I said, we do have funding available. You got to meet that 680 credit score requirement. If you don't have no age, no history on your credit, you may have to add some primary users. You may have to get some credit cards, some secure credit cards. But if you don't have nothing on your credit and you do have a good score, that's not going to get you approved for funding. All right. So they want to see that you got on-time payments or loans and credit cards, like whatever it may be. So if you have any of those things, you good. Whether it's a home loan or maybe a bill that you pay on time, whatever it may be, that's what they want to see. But I know some people, they have like 700 something credit score, but there ain't nothing to show on it, okay? So that's good, the numbers are there, but you need to build that credit report. You need to build that credit up. And that'll be a whole different video. That's a whole nother stream I'll talk about, you know, the credit industry. That's not something I do. That's something I'm a partner with. I don't care to do it. I don't care to send out letters. I don't care to do that. But because I have clients that be needing it, it's a team. So it's like my dude, he get my person credit right to get them funding ready so that they can invest in a business. You're not getting funding just to go get that money and blow it. I hope you guys don't think that. You're getting funding so that you can invest in a business that's going to pay that funding back, that interest, whatever it may be. And it's also going to make you more return of investment, okay? So I gave you guys many options, from the ebook to the Zoom replay, the one-on-one Zoom training, the in-person training, and the DIFY. And I hope this video was informative. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, I want you to drop them in the comments, and I'll definitely be sure to, make sure I answer those questions for you. Make sure you're liking, you're subscribing to my channel, because like I said, this is the channel where it's the raw life of John-C. We may come on here one day, I may be talking about something completely different than business, you know. It may be something with my personal life, who knows? Because I just want you guys to understand, I'm a serial entrepreneur, I'm a boss, I'm her in real life, but I go through things in real life, and that's just that. So, and I'm pretty sure we all do. So I just want you guys to understand that we go through it, but y'all see me on here looking cute. I still get up. I'm still up and out, because y'all got to understand, some people, they waiting on you to just stay down. They want you to be quiet. They want you to just hush. They want you to take an Instagram break. They want you to take a social media break. They want to see you go through this lowness, this isolation. They feed off of that. So how empowering is it to get up? Get up. Okay, so if you guys are interested in any of my packages, for one, you can purchase the ebook or the Zoom replay on the website right here, www.5starconnections.co. .com was taken, who cares, .co. All right, but if you are interested in my 5K and up options, okay, I want you to text mentor, MENTOR, to the number 470-906-9080, okay? So if you want to get the course replay or you want to get the ebook, you go to that website. But if you want to work with me, you want more of my hands-on mentorships or my other packages, I want you to text mentor to that number below, okay? And if you need funding, I want you to text funding to that same number, just so I can see, you know, who needs funding or who's just ready to go, okay? And that's just that. So you guys, I am about to go get me some food. I am starving, okay? I'm hungry, and this water ain't helping. Y'all ever had water when you was hungry and it's like the water start tasting like chicken or something? And it ain't no more. Okay, you guys, anywho, I'm out of here. Like and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube, okay? Make sure y'all are with me. Y'all stand with me. Let's stay connected. And I hope to see y'all launch that virtual call center. And if you're partnering and you're working with me, I can't wait to work with you. Let's get it. Let's get this money and let's help these people out. Let's get these jobs to these people. These people need work. They ready to work. Give them the work. Put them to work. All right? Let's go, y'all. Love y'all. Peace and blessings.